Japan was quiet, orderly, respectful. Silence meant harmony. Obedience was tradition, passed down quietly, never questioned. Honor mattered more than life, more than comfort, more than doubt. The emperor stood above all, distant, untouchable.
The world was changing. Japan chose strength over hesitation.
Discipline began early. Obedience was taught as virtue.
Loyalty shifted quietly, from family to the state.
Doubt had no place. Questioning meant weakness.
The army expanded. Order turned into power.
Japan was no longer looking inward. It was preparing outward. The nation was given a purpose. Unity meant survival.
The military gained influence. Quietly, relentlessly.
Education shifted direction, thinking less, obeying more.
Books taught loyalty, not curiosity, not choice.
Rituals reinforced obedience. Daily. Publicly.
Shame became powerful, more effective than punishment.
The individual faded. The collective remained.
Preparation intensified. War was no longer distant.
Expansion began overseas. The mission felt righteous.
Obedience felt normal now. Resistance felt unthinkable.
War was framed as duty, not choice, not debate.
Messages filled the streets. Strength, sacrifice, unity. The press spoke one language. Questioning disappeared quietly. The soldier became the ideal. Everything else felt lesser. Families didn't question it. Pride replaced fear. Once enlisted, there was no return. Survival carried shame. Death carried honor.
Homes stayed silent. Questions stayed unspoken.
The entire nation committed. Work, thought, life. There was no turning back. Only forward. Together.
War reached everything. Homes, streets, minds.
The enemy lost names, lost faces, lost humanity.
Orders were followed. Questioning no longer existed.
Civilians became soldiers too, without uniforms.
Even youth was prepared. Innocence was unnecessary.
Surrender was forbidden. Death was preferable. Honor demanded everything, even life itself.
The Imperial High Command regrets to announce that the situation remains critical.
Fear existed, but silence hid it well. The path was set, and everyone was expected to follow.
Defeat was unacceptable. Death was the alternative.
A new idea emerged. Dying could become a mission.
They were chosen carefully. Too young to hesitate.
Goodbyes were written quietly, without protest, without anger.
They were told this was honor, the highest form.
Once accepted, there was no return.
Engines roared. Silence followed inside.
No cheers, only expectation.
Sacrifice became normal. Death became duty. Obedience reached its end, at death itself.
Cracks finally appeared. The system showed weakness.
Resources vanished. Hunger returned quietly.
Cities burned. Still, obedience remained.
Fear spread everywhere, but no one spoke it aloud. There was still no alternative offered, only endurance.
Even children carried the war, silently.
The unthinkable approached, but no one prepared to stop. The country waited, without options.
Collapse arrived quietly, without ceremony.
Silence returned. Not peace, just the absence of commands.
The announcement came quietly. Japan had surrendered. Many didn't understand. Obedience had no instruction now. For the first time, the Emperor spoke directly. And everything changed.
Belief collapsed overnight. Nothing replaced it.
Soldiers returned alive. Many didn't know how to be.
Survival brought shame. Victory had defined worth.
A new power arrived. Obedience adjusted again.
Children noticed what was missing. No one explained it.
Life resumed slowly. Questions stayed buried.
The war ended, but obedience remained a habit.
A new system was written. Obedience was no longer law.
Old symbols disappeared. Their absence felt unfamiliar. People adjusted quietly, as they always had.
The past wasn't discussed. Silence felt safer.
A new generation grew,
without answers.
Discipline survived the war. It simply changed purpose.
The nation rebuilt fast. Structure fueled progress.
Few asked how it happened. Fewer wanted answers.
Memory became selective, carefully framed.
Some lessons stayed unspoken. History remained careful.
Japan moved forward. The past stayed behind.
Echoes of obedience still existed. Subtle. Normalized.
Order became identity, not command.
The world changed. Japan adapted again.
Those who lived it remembered differently.
Today, obedience is questioned. Carefully.
History never fully disappears. It waits.
Obedience can build nations and destroy them.
The question isn't Japanese. It's human.
When obedience replaces thought, history begins repeating itself.